You don't need to go to a fancy deli to make yourself an Italian hero. And let me show you. I actually got all this stuff, minus like the pantry items, all these things to assemble this sandwich for under $10. I have a very particular way that I like to build my Italian sub, so let me show you. You got to start with bread. This is something that is a little bit on the softer side, and I refreshed it a little bit. The only problem with this bread, you cut it along the axis there. This bread has a really, really chewy, thick crumb. I don't want all of it. So I'm actually going to hollow it out a little bit. I'm typically against hollowing out the bread, but I really don't want the meat and toppings slipping out of the side. And what I'll do is I'll set this aside and I'll use it for breadcrumbs or something. But first I start with a base of mayo. Like the crispy pizza boys will tell you, you got to start with a solid foundation. So that's what we're going to do. And then I always like cherry peppers. These are the hot kind. So we're going to layer those on. And I like to put these on the bottom because they kind of marry with the mayo. And, you know, the vinegariness. I don't want the frickin' stems. Those are stems. Dogs are going a little crazy because I think my wife is home. So that's fun. Frickin' stems, man. It's like half stems. Put half a jar of frickin' cherry peppers on this thing. Alright, next I like to do lettuce. And you gotta do shredded iceberg. You could do it yourself. I paid a couple bucks just to have it already done for me. Nice little layer of that. Tomato. 1, 2... Just a little. I'm not a big tomato person. So here's important. You got to season. Always a little bit of salt. If you have Italian dressing, you could do that. I like pepper. Lots of pepper. I'm a pepper fiend. For me, either Italian seasoning or fresh oregano. A little bit of that. And then a little bit of vinegar. I don't like balsamic on an Italian sub. I like a red wine vinegar or even a white wine vinegar. Got to go with the Calabrian chili oils. Why not spice it up a little more? And then we're ready for our meats. So as far as I'm concerned, an Italian sub is ham, salami, provolone. I got this little pack of stuff at the supermarket. This was like $4 and it's already sliced. I could have gone to my deli. I really didn't want to deal with all that. So I just got stuff you can get at the normal grocery store. And it's fine, you know what I mean? And what you want to do, the ham, this is kind of like a ham product. It's not really ham, but it'll work, trust me. A lot of delis like to do ham capicola on this, and I like it. Sometimes it can be a little gristly, so I would steer away from that. And you just want a nice little base of it. Now, I'm going to beef up the ham with more ham and use prosciutto here. Prosciutto is nice because it's nice and cured, but you could also use like dry capicola. And you notice I'm not just slapping these slices on here. I'm actually giving it a little bit of rhyme and reason. And shape and air, because that's what you got to do. You know? 2 slices is enough of that. And then salamis. Got to put the salamis. These are like Spanish salamis. Very nice. Alright, and now we go on with actual like pepperoni. This is like a chorizo, like a Spanish chorizo. Guys, it's cured meat. It's all the same stuff. A little bit different seasoning, but trust me, it'll come out good. And then cheese. We're not going to go overboard. 2 slices I think should be enough. And now there is a method to how you actually cut this. And for that, you just got to get in there and roll. You can see this bread is soft enough that it's nice and falling apart. And then cut down the middle. Let's see what we got here. Oh yeah. Bread's a little soft. It's falling apart on this side, but this side's looking pretty damn good. Come on, the Italian combo. You just can't beat it. The cured meats, the ham. It's really the perfect sandwich if you really break it down, because it's got a lot of different flavors, different textures. It's good.